Hi, my name is Christina and I'm a little nervous, so please bear with me. So like I said, my name is Christina. I am from San Diego, California, and now currently live in Northern Kentucky, greater Cincinnati area. So there's something that I haven't really shared with many people besides a select few, and now I'm ready to share it and scream at the top of the world and make my dream a reality. So before I tell you what it is, I guess I'll give you a little backstory. I've had this dream since probably around 2009, 2010. And how it started was my mom and I and my baba, we would jokingly talk about having a franchise of Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. From that, it graduated to me owning a coffee shop in general. I didn't know what that looked like. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know even the name or anything like that. I just knew that I wanted to have a coffee shop. I loved coffee. I love being around people. I love being, I'm a people person, and I love talking and being friendly and helping people. And that's all I knew. I just knew that I wanted to have a coffee shop, and that was it. What I wanted to do when I grew up was either be a nurse or have a coffee shop. Both of them were about hospitality, dealing with people, helping people, and those are the two things that I wanted to do. And through that, I graduated high school in 2009 and went to school, but I didn't really have my mindset, I had this dream, but I wasn't really focused because I'll just say I was in a relationship, and it was a little difficult to figure out what I wanted to do in my life. I guess I'll just say that, okay? So fast forward some time. I still had that in the back of my mind of wanting to own a coffee shop, but I didn't really do anything further than just having that in my mind. I had the name Community, TEA, that I wanted, just because I wanted it to be focused on a community base, being local, supporting local, and I thought that'd be a perfect name. But yet again, still didn't know anything besides that. In 2016, I had my daughter, and from that, she definitely opened my eyes of a future and she motivated me to do something about that. Instead of just having a future, okay, what do I do with that? Do I really want to pursue it? And she helped motivate me to do that. Okay, so I had my daughter, and then I had my son in 2019. So they definitely were very responsible of me having that dream and kind of giving me a little I'm blanking on the word, but responsibility I guess you could say, to like I want this dream, so why, if I really do want it, then why am I not just making it a reality? I was a partner at Starbucks. I was a partner for 6 years, and I stopped being a partner in 2018 when I accepted a position to be a brand manager. And I'm very thankful for that, because without being a brand manager, I wouldn't have learned the things that I have learned of being a rep with the manufacturers, having the direct communication with manufacturers, doing logistics, reverse logistics, keyword indexing, and doing the purchase orders and all that it entails. So I'm really thankful for that, and I think I mean, everything happens for a reason. And I think that that was my next step to decide, okay, this is going to help me. Okay, now let's make this a reality. You know what I mean? So after I had my son is really when I started to hone in on, okay, I need to figure out how to do this to make my dream come true. I started to do research and I started to create a business plan. However, I stopped when he was maybe about a year old. I didn't touch it. I was just like, okay, I'm kind of overwhelmed. I'm just gonna stop and just, just put it on the back, not in the back burner, but, just put it on hold. And I felt accomplished at the times at that time for what I had done, I purchased my first house. I had owned my car for a year and I paid that off. And I was like, I'm doing great, I started my business plan. I've taken a break, but I started my business plan. I know this is what I want to do. And then I purchased my house and I paid off my car. And then, of course, COVID hit and I was like, okay, let's see if this is even gonna happen now, because I didn't know what COVID was gonna do. Then I created my LLC in January, New Year's Day, 2021. And since then, I have been really getting into my business plan and what I want to do to fulfill my dream. And today, I did my occupational license for my business, and I started creating my label for my coffee. And I'm excited to say that I'm gonna make my dream a reality. Right now I haven't done any loans or anything, and I want to do as much as I can without doing a loan. But for right now, what I have decided to do is coffee roasting. Going to be a coffee roaster. I have been doing at-home coffee roasting for some time, and now I'm actually gonna do it to sell and to spread my love of coffee to my friends and family and other people that are supportive. So that is my first step, and I have a cart that I'm building that I would like to do events with. Do like baby showers and weddings and that sort of thing. And then as I build from that, I'm going to open up my coffee shop. It is going to be a family-friendly, plant-loving coffee shop that I would like to do homemade sauces and syrups, and really make it community-based. Excuse me, sorry. With that in mind, I have started working out the schematics and the build of making a little free library that I'm going to have in front of the shop. And I don't really want to share many things, but I'm excited for where the future goes, and I'm excited for this first step, which is coffee roasting and being a roaster. It's like hard to fathom that I'm actually making my dream reality. It's like, wow, this is really happening. Like, I'm really doing it. But it feels like such an accomplishment, really, because it's something that I have desired and wanted for many years, and I have been holding myself back. And me personally, I have been holding myself back because I think maybe it's just out of fear that I won't have supporters, or that I won't make any sales, or that I won't be good enough. I think that's mostly it, is that I won't be good enough. And having my kids has taught me that if there's something that you want to do, to just do it. So yeah, that's my big announcement. I currently am looking for a roaster, a 1 kilo roaster. I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace, as I think that would probably be the best method instead of brand new. And I have my label working. I have been in communication with my aunt. She's an artist, and I have inquired to have her do the artwork on the outside of the border. I've done the inside of the label and all that entails, but I would like to have her do the outside just because she's an artist, and part of my business model is supporting small businesses, and she's a small business and I want to help her, but also it's helping me at the same time. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to share that with you guys. And if you would like to follow my journey, and if you want to if you have any other questions, or hey, if you are a coffee roaster, or if you own your own small business or coffee shop, please comment below. I would love to know, how it was for you and how it's going for you right now. And yeah, it's exciting. I'm ready to make this dream a reality, and I'm ready to share all this with you guys. I don't want to share everything, obviously, but I'm excited for where the future holds. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.